Hello everybody, I'm back. Vaping Vinny here, and I'm back with a hardware review for you today. It's from Serisvape, and it's the Cavalry V2 mod kit. Here it is. Let's have a quick vape. Not bad. Not bad at all. Right, I'm going to get down on the deck. We'll do the whole thing. We're going to do the RDA, we're going to do the mech. I'll get it down close, show you everything, and we'll come back up top and I'll tell you what I think. Down we go. Then folks, we'll start with the RDA. This is the RDA down on the deck on my Mods ST build stand. I shall just tilt and show you around the outside of the RDA. Teardrop shaped air vents, but it is circular. And while we're on that, I'll just show you, if I can, the airflow. That's the airflow fully open, but as you go to close it, it goes to nothing. But obviously the airflow won't go to the coils. There's another air vent on the same side, and there's the Cavalry markings on the RDA. It's a lovely finish, and I'm using the alternative drip tip that comes with the box. There we go. Let's get the top cap off and show you the deck. Right, it's a single coil RDA. It's 24.6mm, so obviously this lovely thick cap takes up the rest of it, and it is another brass cap. I know some people don't like the brass caps. I personally do. It's a lovely deep well that's 4.8mm, and yeah, it's spring clamps. So these lovely little clamps are spring loaded, and I'll just show you the air holes for the vents. They're there and they go diagonally right across. So obviously you want your coil somewhere between those two holes to get the maximum air under the coil. Right, let's pop a build in for you. This is a Clapton coil from Moonlight Coils. I'm going to be popping in. Let's see how we get on. There we are. Clamp that there. Excuse the heavy breathing folks, I've got a bit of a cold coming. And this new microphone picks everything up. There we are. It's lovely, just slightly reposition that coil with my rather sorry looking ceramic tweezers. That one, didn't think it was, and that's a build popped in. It's really simple, easy deck, but it is a single coil deck, so you'd expect that to be the case. I'll just pop that to one side quickly and bring in the tube. There we are, the Cavalry sign, and it says Cavalry there, and there's some lovely deep engraving all the way around it. It is like a cerakoting. It's a rough, it doesn't slip, it's really nice, and two vent holes, so positive up in this mech. And I'll quickly show you the button because that's a lovely little feature. No threads whatsoever. It's a silver plated spring, silver plated contact, and it's lovely. Very clever. I've not seen that in another mech. The tube also comes with a strange plastic sleeve. Serisvape say it's just for safety, but if your battery cell wraps remotely damaged, please rewrap them, because they only cost about 50p to rewrap them. But yes, the button makes for very, very speedy cell changes. And there we go. Now I'll pop the RDA on. The cell in the mech's quite low, so I'll just gently pulse this coil, pop a build in, and we'll come back up on top, and I'll tell you what I thought of it. Lovely jubbly. Not much pulsing with that one. The cotton I'm using at the moment is bear guts. It's labelled as bear guts over here in the UK. I believe in the US it's bear stuffing. I've got a few cottons on the go at the minute. There'll be a lovely big little comparison and testing going on directly between about 4 or 5. Just snip that. Just feather that out slightly. Just ever so slightly. That lovely big juice, deep juice well. Lovely. There we go. Yeah, that's better. And we'll just pop the cotton into the juice well. There we have it. I'll just point out while we're here, these are the spring-loaded clamps. Makes it very easy to build on, very easy indeed. And in the spare baggie you do get spare springs, some very oversized screws which I'd not use because they overhang into the juice well, useless normal little screwdriver, and as ever some O-rings. And there we go folks. I'll bring it back up top, juice it up, and tell you the pros and cons to the RDA and the mech. Okay folks, back up top with the Cavalry V2 mod kit by Serisvape. Let's have a vape. Not bad. Right, what do I think of the Cavalry V2? Looks wise, yeah, it looks good. Feels good in the hand. The texture coated, it's like a Cerakoted black concrete. This one, there is other colours available that do blue, a red, and like a wood effect, which is nice. Key features of the mech. That is genius. For quick cell changes, the pull-out battery with no threads. I've not seen that anywhere else. It's superb. It's really good. Locking feature on the button, just the usual screw in. Yeah. Plus side, silver plated spring, silver plated contact, super. The pin in the 510 is also silver plated, and strangely enough for a mech mod kit, in the bag of spares there's a squonk pin. Now that tells me something, moving on to the RDA, about the RDA. I did a little bit of research on some of the Facebook groups I'm in, about mech users, tube users, I did really, and using single coils. And out of all the surveys I did, there was about 3 people said they use a single coil RDA on a tube. Whereas, all you squonkers out there absolutely love your single coil RDA. 1 for battery life I suppose, and 2, they can, some people think we give better flavour. I mean, I'm a dual coil man myself, But the flavour's okay. The flavour actually is very good from the RDA. It's just the hit. It's not the vapour production, as you can see. It's spot on. It's just the hit doesn't seem as hard for me personally. It may, I don't know about everybody else. As a dual coil, I mean, I've got, quickly pop that RDA off and pop my everyday user RDA on. The Vital, just quickly juice that up. Oh yeah, I should mention I'm using some lemon tart from Wicked Diction from the Queen of Tarts range. I'll be reviewing that very soon. But yes, pop the Vital on and the mech. As you can see, becomes a completely different beast. The tube, the mech, the actual tube, hit wise, I can't fault it. I really can't. When you stick on a dual coil RDA, I mean, that's my Vital, it's my everyday RDA. The tube then hits as good as any tube. It's, yeah, and the big thing here, folks, what I should have said, perhaps at the start, this whole kit, the mech, the RDA, the box, the spares, it's £40 for a genuine mechanical mod. Made of brass, a heavy brass. It weighs quite a bit, it's heavy. It's really heavy. I'm just trying to see, no weight size, but it's brass. The base of the RDA is stainless. Obviously you get the silver plated pin, and the squam pin with it is also silver plated, for £40. I mean, you can't really argue. At £40, the value, the finish, the quality is lovely. It's absolutely outstanding. Serisvape have really nailed that side of it. My issue is the RDA. The tube, can't fault it at all. The RDA for me is a squonking RDA. Perhaps Serisvape needs, I know they've got the Samo out RDA now, which is a dual coil RDA. I'd like to have seen that with the kit, or a version of the deck with the kit, maybe, rather than a single coil, because mech users don't use single coils. But yeah, the innovation, that I've never seen that on any other mech, the pull out button, so quick for battery changes, and it doesn't miss a beat at all. Obviously with it being a twist locking device, you're going to get issues with turning the button. If you have the button out screwed enough, it's not going to really make an issue. It's £40. £40 for a genuine made mech and RDA kit. Take my hat off to you, Serisvape. For the value, it's an outstanding bit of kit. My only issue is the RDA, but that goes down to personal preference, really, I suppose. But yeah, Serisvape, check them out, folks. They've got a new mech coming out, the Viking. Like I said, I've already mentioned, they've got a Samo RDA, which is a dual coil RDA. Can't wait to see those. Serisvape, I'm watching you, because this £40, folks. £40. Can't knock it. Flavour, it's just a hit. That's my issue with the RDA, the hit. You stick on a dual coil, bang, you get the hit. Flavour, cloud production, it's great. It's just that hit that I personally, as a mech user, that's why I use mechs. I like that hit. But it doesn't miss a beat. It's instant fire. I couldn't believe it when they told me it was £40 for a genuine tube and an RDA. Check them out, folks. They're all over the internet, all over Facebook. Check Serisvape out. They're going to be good. They're going to be on the market a while, I think, because it's a cracker. 40 quid. Can't go wrong. And that's it, folks. That's the Serisvape Cavalry. Please drop some comments, like and subscribe if you've not already. Let's get those 10,000 subs. And I'll be back soon, folks. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye, my lovers.